Hello, I'm back to teach some more idioms for you. Idioms seem to be an issue with a lot of my students and people out there that are learning the language. And you can know your grammar, you can be very good at grammar, but if you don't know idioms and phrasal verbs and slang, you will have trouble with the English language. So I'm going to do a few series here. I did one. Check the video out. At the end of this, you'll see the link to the video of business idioms and business jargon. And now this one is going to be three parts. I'm going to do 7, 7, and 6. I have 20. Yes, I have 20. So it'll be 7, 7, and 6. So the first one, I'm going to do 7 idioms in this part, and then I'll do another one and another one. So the first idiom is hit the books. Is that what you do? You hit the books? No, you don't literally hit the books. Hit the books means to study. You got to study. You got all your books, you have to read them, but we don't literally hit the books. Unless you're angry, say, oh, I can't get this. Hit the books. Study. So someone says, hey, you want to go to the football game tonight? Ah, I wish I could. I got to hit the books. I got an exam tomorrow. So hit the books. Don't literally hit the books. It hurts your hand. The next one is a similar idea, and this one is hit the sack. Hit the sack? What am I hitting the sack for? No, hit the sack means go to bed, go to sleep. So I'm going to hit the sack. I got to hit the sack. Some people also say hit the hay. I got to hit the hay. And you know, animals in the barns, they'll sleep on the hay. I'm going to hit the hay. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to hit the sack. I'm going to go to sleep. So those are two cool ones with the word hit in them. Hit the books and hit the hay, hit the sack. Now a third one, if you're trying to convince someone to do something, you twist their arm. Ow, ow. You don't literally want to twist their arm because it will hurt, but you twist their arm to make them do it. You convince them to go. So if someone says, no, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to do that. Nah. And then you finally convince them, you twisted their arm. Now, here's a little extra on that one. If you're trying to convince someone to do something, but they really want to do it, that person would say, you twisted my rubber arm. Meaning, rubber would twist right around and it wouldn't hurt. So if somebody loves hockey, if someone said, I'm a big Toronto Maple Leafs hockey fan, and someone said, oh, do you want to come to the Leafs game? I'll buy you popcorn. And I'd say, well, you twisted my rubber arm. He wouldn't have to buy me popcorn. I want to go see the Toronto Maple Leafs play. So twisting someone's arm is to convince them. If you twist someone's rubber arm, you didn't really have to convince them because they already, wanted to do it and they were ready to do it. So those are the first three, and then we got 4 more. Okay, number 4. You don't have plans yet, and people say, well, how are the wedding plans going? You say they're up in the air. If anything's up in the air, it's just floating around and it's not going anywhere. So if the plans are up in the air, something's up in the air, you don't really have plans yet. So no plans, it's all up in the air. We're not sure, you're trying to figure out everything, it's all up in the air. Next one, where's my little guy here? Next one, you stab someone in the back. No, you don't want to do that. Don't do that. Stabbing someone in the back, literally, you're going to go to prison. But when you stab someone in the back, is you betray them. It's someone really close to you, and you've betrayed them. You've cheated them. You've gone and done something bad to them, and they didn't see it coming. That's in the back. So stabbing someone in the back is the worst thing. They never see it coming. So when you hurt someone and you betray them, you cheat them, you do something wrong to them, you stab them in the back, and you don't want to be doing that to people. Here's a good example. Your friend tells you that they're interested in this great job and they really want this job. And you're like, well, that's great. I'm not interested. You should go for it. And then you go for the job. And you get the job over your friend. You stab them in the back. They didn't see it coming. And that's not a good thing. It ruins friendships when you stab someone in the back. It ruins lives. So no stabbing in the back, okay? All right. Lose your touch. You can't feel anything. If you literally were to lose your touch, you can't feel anything. But idiomatically, figuratively, if you lose your touch, you've lost the ability to do something you used to be really good at. So maybe you were able to pick, you would say, I'm going to pick the winner of the basketball game, and you pick it, and you're really good at it, and you pick them every week, and then suddenly you stop. You can't pick them anymore. It's only the losers. You've lost your touch. Or some people are very good at talking to people. There's guys that can talk to women, and hey, how you doing? Hey, and then suddenly nobody wants to talk to him anymore. He's lost his touch. People can negotiate really well, and you can have years of success negotiating and talking to people and getting them to agree with your contracts, and then suddenly you can't do it anymore. You've lost your touch. And it happens. We lose our touch. We get older, we lose our touch. And finally, if you're ever waiting for something, you really want it, you can't, you're anxious and you want it. My students, we do an assessment and say, have you marked the assessment? Have you finished the assessment? Have you marked it? And a lot of the classes I know, everybody wants it back. They have to sit tight. Sit tight. If someone says that to you, sit tight, it means just wait. Be patient. Sit tight, and you will get your results. We're not super teachers. We do mark them as fast as we can. Sit tight. Everything is going to be okay. You just sit tight. So, these are 7 idioms that are very useful in English. You can hear them in movies, you hear them in TV, you hear them if you're living in Canada or living in an English-speaking country. You need idioms. So, the review of these idioms is coming up. Okay. Number 1, I said, hit the books. Means, yell it out. Study. Yes, hit the books is to study. The second one, I said, hit the sack. Yell it out. What is it? Go on, this is a good review. I want to hear you. What? Go to bed. Or the other version of hit the sack is hit the what? Hit the hay. Yes, we hit the hay. Third one, you want to convince someone to do something, you twist their arm. Ah! But if you want somebody wants to do something, they say, well, you twisted my rubber arm. So you do that. Okay, number 4, up in the air. No set plans. You haven't figured out maybe wedding plans yet. You just say the plans are up in the air. And that's something that we use a lot, up in the air. Number 5, stab someone in the back. Don't literally do that. You cheat them, you hurt them, you betray them, you stab someone in the back. Next one is you lose your touch. You used to be able to do something, you were able to do, you had good skills, and then suddenly you can't do it anymore. You've lost your touch. Don't lose your touch. And finally, you must be patient. You need to sit tight. Sit tight for the next video. I'm going to have another video coming out with 7 more idioms. So after you watch this and learn these, you got to sit tight and wait for the next one. So thank you so much for watching. I hope these are useful. I hope you enjoy them. Leave comments. Tell me what you want me to teach you. What should I make videos of? Grammar? Should I do vocabulary? Come up with some ideas and I will do it. I want to do this. I love doing this. And I may get some coworkers to help me too. So hope you enjoyed these, and wait and sit tight for the next ones. They will be coming soon. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you soon.